All right, we're here for another episode of Sports Talk Unfiltered, where we're talking the latest in sports. Man, we are here with the guys. The gang is all back together. We've been shut down here for a couple weeks. I was on vacation, and we had some people out singing in Vegas and doing certain things on the strip and all of that. So we back here, man. Everybody's in somewhere. Look like all of us are in our home, but I don't know. Look like Elliot, you somewhere else tonight, aren't you?
Smoking Bone.
Smoking Bones, he's gone. Okay, I hear you, Smoking Bone. Tell me when he gets stationary. You don't plan on being stationary for the next 4 hours. He's in Smoking Bones, man. yeah, man. We appreciate you getting on, man, with enjoying time with your peoples. So we gonna get through this, man. We got a
No
lot to talk
doubt.
about tonight. How's everybody doing, man?
Man, doing good.
Everybody
Y'all
doing
doing
good.
good.
Good,
Everybody doing
good,
good, man.
good,
That's
good.
good. That's
Yes,
good. That's
sir.
good. All right, let's get to it, man. We got a couple things to deal with. Um, and we want to deal with first, man. That I was going to talk about the Kevin Durant holding out, but breaking news. It seems like he's going back in there. So let's look at it a little bit. Then we come back and talk about it.
Okay, welcome back to First Take. Sorry about that, dealing with some technical difficulties. And as you all know, Kevin Durant, prior to the start of free agency, asked to be traded from the Brooklyn Nets. And then he had said, it's me or them, referring to the GM and the head coach. And now it appears they have come to an agreement. Kevin Durant will be staying in Brooklyn for the foreseeable future. Jay Williams.
Oh man, Kevin Durant is going to be staying with the Nets. Man, a couple of things we're gonna talk about with this, man. The first thing I want to ask you guys, first of all, do you think that this will what happened with Kevin Durant? First of all, do you think he ought to stay with the Nets? Let me get y'all's opinion on that first. Anybody go?
With his contract up?
No, he just
Okay, that's my point exactly.
okay,
Dang.
okay.
God.
All right. So you feel like as long as you got some left on your contract, you
Right.
shouldn't be going in and asking for no trades or anything like that.
It's a business. He signed an agreement with the team. He will do 4 years, which hadn't even started yet, and he already asking to leave. That ain't good business practice. LeBron ain't do that, did he?
Right.
Nah. So
All right. Go
LeBron
ahead.
was always good. LeBron always signed up until he got to the last couple of years of his career. He always signed a 1+1, and then every year he would re-up on a 1+1. If you don't do what I like, I'm out, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. You don't
That's
go
right.
and sign. You don't pull a James Harden. You don't go and sign a deal like that and then
You don't do that.
just you know fat your way out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I told y'all from the very beginning, they would be crazy to trade him. They'd be crazy because there's nothing that they could get back that would be worth it. Now, I do think they should trade Kyrie Irving,
Ooh.
but but I mean, I knew they weren't gonna get rid of Kevin Durant because for real, with the team that they're putting around Kevin Durant right now, they got a chance to contend.
Gotcha, Howard.
I told y'all from the get go he wasn't going nowhere. Simple as that. I'm with you on that, Tony. Listen, man, you're the one that wanted everything that they gave you. So because it didn't work in your favor, now you want to go. But I told y'all he wasn't going nowhere, and that's where he gonna stay, man. And like, look, man, they definitely got a chance to do some things with that team that they got. If everybody stays healthy, they got a chance. But it's gonna be hard. It ain't gonna be as easy as they think it was.
Why you say that?
I ain't gonna say because you look at all the East contenders, man. You still Milwaukee's still a contender. Milwaukee didn't have what's his name? I forget his name. They didn't have their number two shooter. Uh, Philly. I guess Philly done got better since they got your boy from Miami. Um, it's a lot of teams that's gonna compete in the East, man. You know, Miami, Philly, Milwaukee, uh, Boston. Um, it's gonna be Brooklyn. It's gonna be some teams out there that's those are the top six, I say. But it's gonna be tough to get to the Eastern Conference Championship. I can tell you that.
All right. So so
They ain't
so
got to
y'all
worry about Boston.
What?
Can't start that already,
Here
man.
we
Man,
It's
you
go
can't
lifetime.
again.
start it all there already, man. I'm telling
But
you,
so
man. Go ahead.
I will say this: it's going to be a little. I think they
Oh yeah,
are
Uncle, look
in
at
a
your Uncle
very
Joe.
good position. So the reason why I think they're in a good position, if you look at the players that they added, they added Royce from Utah,
He on the
they
phone.
added and if it all comes down, in my opinion, because I think they're gonna have to keep Kyrie because they're gonna be getting under. It's all gonna come down to Ben Simmons, and if Ben Simmons just plays the point guard position, they don't need him to score. They don't need him to score at all. And he adds a defensive element that they didn't have because he is one of the league's best defenders. So if his head is on straight, they absolutely have a chance to win the title with this squad that they got right now.
Man. Well, now that we got out, y'all think he should stay with the Nets? My next question was going to be, do y'all think now that this is the case that Kyrie is a lock to be there next year as well?
This year.
Nope.
I mean, this year.
This year. But that's the
It depends
max.
on
And
what
I,
their
and I
record is
still
going
don't
to
say
be.
lock. Yeah, I don't say lock. As a matter of fact, they'd be better off trading them before the season start. They need to go ahead and call the Lakers. They need to trade him and what's the shooter they got? Because he ain't gonna be healthy, and the Lakers desperate. Um, oh man, what's the
Who
shooter
you
they
talking about?
got?
The dude from Virginia,
On the Nets.
from
Yeah, yeah,
VA.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name right now, but
Uh,
yeah, but they need to
hey,
go
I
ahead and
can't think of his
trade
name
him
either. So I know who you're talking about.
because he ain't gonna be healthy, and so but the Lakers betting on him being healthy. The Lakers will be able to get off Westbrook. They'll be able to get those picks that the Lakers have because the Lakers will be getting two players, and they take him, Taylor Horton Tucker, and go in with KD and those guys around them because they still got Curry. They have some offense around them, and I think they would be a really good team. But I think Kyrie is too much of a problem, especially, and I think he's would be a bigger problem if they winning than he is if they losing.
Why you say that?
Because then he'll feel like they are depending on him, and now he gonna start talking about that contract extension and him doing this and I want this and all this or whatever. And I'm sorry, there's no way I would give Kyrie more than a 2-year deal ever, because you just got to be. He's not dependable, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a great basketball player, a
Oh yeah.
great basketball player, but he a head case.
Gotcha. All right. So what do you
Joe
think?
Harris, Tony.
Joe Harris.
So what do you
I
think? Do
think
y'all think it's a lock? I know what Tony said that Kyrie. How will you feel like it's not a lock that he gonna still be on the Nets?
No, no. It depending upon what their record looks like and midway through the season, I'm a look at that and see if he's going to stay. But I don't believe he's going to sign back with them regardless. I don't think he will.
Wow. Wow.
Mm-mm.
Wow. You you think he
Okay.
want to leave?
Yeah, I think he want to be in LA. I do.
Elliot.
Mhm.
So he, I think he's going to finish the season. I think if you listen to the statement that was put out earlier today, they said that we're going to get back to the business of playing basketball. I don't think this comes full circle unless there's a conversation with Kyrie, right? So what I'm thinking, he's going to buy in at least for this season. It could be some consideration, like Howard said, midway, depending on what the record is, how they looking. But I think they're gonna put all hands on deck and push to try to make this run at the title. Without
Hey man,
Kyrie, they
listen.
don't get that shot, man. I don't think so.
Hey man, listen. Kevin Durant didn't have a choice. So that's why he came together with everybody. He didn't have a choice. Now, you get rid of him. You get rid of Kyrie, right? You still got Patty Mills. You still got Royce O'Neal. You still got, dude, you forget they signed TJ Warren. And if TJ Warren is healthy, TJ Warren was putting up 50 pieces in the bubble. And he was on his way and then he hurt his back, man. So I know that's a real injury. But if he comes back, they have enough around KD to make some noise, man. And I'm sorry. I just, me personally, I wouldn't deal with the Kyrie headache.
Man, that's saying something. All right, now
Yeah.
one more thing since we talking about the KD, the way KD tried to get out of New Jersey, do y'all think this was a win for the team when players come in and try to demand trades?
Man, that was a win for the league. Listen, hey man, listen. When you under contract, and then watch this, and let's not forget, also a win for the league. The Sixers, they came to a settlement, but they was able to keep $21 million of that man money because he didn't come and play. And I'm telling you, man, that players can't. You can't have your cake and eat it too. If you want to be, if you trust yourself, sign a 1+1 every year like LeBron did. But if you want the team to give you that long term security, dude, you in it. That was a
Right.
win for the league, man. People gonna start because they went to court behind Simmons, and they probably would have done the same thing behind KD. If KD would have tried that stuff that James Harden did, I believe now teams like I'm fed up with that. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
All right, what do you think,
Yeah,
Elliot?
I agree. Yeah, I agree the same, man. I don't, I feel like if you sign the contract, you should honor it, man. All this demanding to get out and doing a James Harden, not playing, gaining weight and not putting you all into it. It ain't basketball, man. That ain't what it's about. If you sign a contract, be a man, suck it up, bad or good. You got the money, right?
Howard, you think it's a win for the team,
Hey,
league, or the what?
oh, it's a win for the team and the league because your boy didn't bite. He didn't bite on that man. And then I guess they
He
ended up
still
getting
there
back to
though,
the
too, right?
discussions of yeah. I guess they got back together, getting to discuss. Look, Kevin, but I'll tell you this, and it was spoken last week, I think on ESPN, that if they don't win the title this year, Kevin Durant is gone. I believe that part.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? You mean they're gonna trade him?
They will
He there for four
they will
years,
trade him after this
win
year.
or lose.
Nah,
If he don't watch what I tell you.
I agree. I agree.
If they
No,
don't
and
win the
here's why
title
I
this
agree.
year,
Yeah, Howard, here's why I agree with you. Because if
mhm,
they go through this year and KD is playing well, but people can still see he got an attitude or whatever, the Nets gonna want to get rid of him. Other teams know he wants to go. Now other teams got bigger packages that he can go for. And I'm telling you, they get to recoup all of their picks back. They get to see what Ben Simmons is. They get to do it. I'm telling you, if they don't, and I ain't gonna say win the title, but if they not in heavy contention this year, oh, they go. He trading them.
Wow.
yeah, you get him out of there.
Wow. So y'all think really the only reason they didn't trade him this time because they feel like they didn't get enough
Man,
Because
in
Rudy
return for him?
Gobert went. Rudy Gobert went for 4 first-round picks, bro, and some pick swaps. Come
Right.
on, man, that won't out there for them, and some
Not
good
right now.
players.
Anybody be out
Correct.
there
No,
during the trade deadline.
right. Nobody had it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody had it to give.
Right.
So it was like, no, ain't no need
Yep.
of me. You know what I'm saying? Messing around and taking 25 cents on a dollar just because he
Just
mad.
because he mad and you got him for 4 years.
Yep.
Man, that was big, man. Hey, how do you think KD's rep does his rep take a hit with this the way he handled this?
Nah, because it was all in the off season.
I don't think
If he'd have
so.
done what, yeah, if he would have done what Harden did, then his rep
I don't
rep would
think
take a
so.
hit. But yeah, this was off season, so he good.
He good. All right,
Yeah.
we'll get going on. I was looking at something here, man, about who was favored for the NFL coming up this year. And I will tell you right now, it's not the Commanders or what that is. But let's listen to this and we'll see.
All right. Let me ask you this, Michael. Will KC's offense take a step back without Tyreek Hill?
Listen, I really believe that the answer to that, and it's hard for me to say this, being that I am a wide receiver and I always want to fight for my wide receivers, I really believe they will not take a step back. Now,
All right. Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think, first of all, let's answer his question. Do you think that their offense is going to take a step back because they don't have Tyreek Hill?
Definitely, without that type of
No.
receiver, you think we move on and they still operate as business as usual without Hill? That was like 85% of the offense, right?
Oh
85.
my God! Please stop. Please stop,
85?
man. Don't throw out
Yeah. Who
numbers
else
when
did
you
they
don't
throw the
know. Oh
ball
my
to?
God,
You add a different type of smoky bone.
right.
Hey, if it won't Hill, it was the
Yeah,
tight end. Who else they throwing the ball to?
you had a vape. Yours got a vape machine over there, don't it? Ain't nowhere
They
in the
give me that credit.
world they 85%. I don't know.
Hey man, listen. I was fully prepared to want to go to disagree with Michael Irvin, right?
Okay.
But then he said exactly what I thought, what I think, which is no. As a matter of fact, I think they might actually be better.
Woo.
Why? Because, and here's why: when you take weapons, let's think about like all the greats. Like you think about like Aaron Rodgers. You think about them when they lose a receiver or something, they spread the ball around. Now he's got Juju Smith-Schuster, who's always been one of the best possession receivers, even when Big Ben couldn't get the ball down the field. But Juju Smith-Schuster is a real good run after catch dude. Then they have Miko Hardman and Sky Moore. Sky Moore is a rookie who ran the same 40 that Tyreek Hill did. So they just got to get him back into it. And they still got Travis Kelsey. They're going to run the ball. I think right now you can't just line up. Andy Reid, when you have somebody like Tyreek Hill, you have to give him the ball a certain number of times per game. That's just what it
85%.
is. So stop talking, man. Jeez, so you have to sometimes force it to him when it ain't there. It's the same thing. That's how Mahomes started messing up because he was trying to force the ball to Hill when people were dropping back playing deep coverage, and he wasn't just taking the underneath stuff. Now he could take the underneath stuff, man. He got Jerick McKinnon out the backfield. They brought Ronald Jones in. I'm telling you, man, the Chiefs, and I hate to say this as a Broncos fan, but I think their offense might actually be more unstoppable.
Ooh, Howard. Do you think
If they,
go ahead.
I don't think that. I think they're gonna be good, man. You know why I think they're gonna be good, regardless with him or without him? Because they got a quarterback. They got Mahomes, man. It's just that simple. He's gonna find the open man. I don't care who it is, and he's just that good, man. And he's one of these dudes that come to the NFL every 35 years. This dude is just that good, man. And he's gonna keep that offense intact. And I'm with Tony. He can spread the ball a little more and ain't got to depend on one receiver. And if he do got to depend on one, who is he gonna depend on? It's tight end, like he's
Kelsey.
always been doing. So he good to go. And Hartman is a speedster too, Tony.
He's a burner, dude.
That boy,
That's what
that
I'm
boy,
saying.
that boy. Yes,
And
sir.
Valdez Scantling was the deep threat for Aaron Rodgers. So you know what I'm saying? He
Oh
has
wow.
speed, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, they got
yeah.
receivers
They gonna
now.
be good. They're
They're
gonna be
gonna be
good, man. If not better, like Tony
So
said. If not better.
all right then. Well, do y'all
If not
pick them?
better.
Y'all think they favorites to go to the Super Bowl?
No, no.
Yeah.
I got Buffalo doing that.
Nah, man. I think I think Buffalo hit their stride last year.
No,
I think
sir.
Buffalo hit their
And they
stride
just,
last.
their defense is going to be better. The
That is true.
offense is
They got
definitely going to
Vaughn.
be. I'm sorry, man. I just believe their offense is just going to be unstoppable.
But why?
I just believe that, man. Huh?
I'm just
He's
saying,
got
why do you?
everything he wants. He got a running back. He got his receivers. He got everything that he wants. And even he got himself, his big self. That
So,
big boy, that big.
so you
He a
saying
tight end and a playing
you think
quarterback.
Buffalo? You think Buffalo is the favorite to win the Super Bowl?
I got Buffalo favored to win the Super Bowl.
Who do you
Yes, I
got,
do.
Tony?
Oh no, they're not favored to win the Super Bowl. I think I still got the Rams in the Super Bowl, but um, if I don't go Chiefs, Buffalo would be right there. But I think a sneaker team that I don't think really nobody really giving credit to. If they sign that boy to his contract, I think the Ravens gonna be a problem.
Elliot, who you got going to the Super
I
Bowl?
don't think.
I got Buffalo over Tampa Bay.
Oh, they done.
You got Tampa Bay going back.
Yeah, I
They
got
done.
Tampa Bay going back.
They done, bro.
Yeah, they done and you done.
All right. Make sure this being recorded.
Yeah,
I didn't only give you the Super Bowl winner. I gave you the team they're gonna beat.
you did. You did.
I
One thing
did.
about it is if we still here, the Lord tarry, we will find out. That's one thing about it.
Yeah, I ain't ready to pick no Super Bowl yet because I need to see who wind up healthy. But I don't think it's gonna be Tampa
Well,
Bay because they losing their line.
You say you don't
Tampa
think
not
it's
coming out of the NFC East this year.
Nah, man, they done
NFC this
lost 3
year.
people off
Tampa
the
not
line
coming.
already, man. Tom Brady is 50, man. You can't lose your starting line and then just go back. The reason why he got a Super Bowl now is because even the great Mahomes, when you lose your line, you ain't great no more. He running around like a chicken with his head cut off. And so
Hey, that's why he took 2 weeks off, Tony.
Hey, I think he had his heyday when he won that Super Bowl when he left New England. That was it. He
yeah,
did good. Now I think he hanging on now because he wanna say he played till 50.
no, 45 was his goal
Yeah.
when he said that
It was his
before
goal.
he said 45. So I think somebody brought that up to him that hey yo, you came short of your goal. And he was like, I got another year in me. Man, that dude got $50 million waiting for him in the booth.
In the
You know what I'm
booth.
saying?
In the booth. They gave him a contract already. And he might not be that good for real in the booth. All right,
You
next
right.
one, man. Next one. Listen to this.
They're coming for that Baltimore Ravens record.
Next
2-0.
stop, Pittsburgh. Center of one of the NFL's true quarterback battles this summer. The Steelers signed Mitch Trubisky as a free agent. They drafted Kenny Pickett in the first round. Adam Schefter, he provided an update on where all this stands.
My question. We got to get my Steelers in there. They had a lot. They won a lot here. Should the Steelers start Kenny Pickett, man, over Trubisky?
Nope. No.
That's a tough one.
I don't think so.
Yeah, unless
I don't think so, man.
you're willing to give Trubisky a shot to actually be your long-term quarterback. Like if you're not gonna give him that shot, then just go ahead and see what you got in Kenny Pickett. I do say this though. There's fools go how good he playing in the preseason because they already ain't playing no starters, and then he get in the game.
That's why I was gonna go, Tony.
When the dudes that's
That's why I
starting
was gonna
is
go.
out the game, so he doing it against some people who gonna be pushing grocery carts in about 3 weeks. So I mean,
That's what I was
would
going
say
with. That's why I
you
was
still
going.
got to complete the passes, and he is doing that. But I mean, I would
He
say
is.
this. I think Trubisky gives him the best chance to win.
Elliot.
Yeah, I'm saying with Tony, man. This guy got to have somebody to go up against. If he can go against the second string and the B team, it ain't gonna work come the NFL season.
Gotcha. All right, but I still like my Steelers quarterback prospects over Ben Roethlisberger though.
Oh yeah,
I know that's right.
Yeah, either one of them two would be better. Mason Rudolph might not have a job in a minute.
Yeah, he might be out, and it's so sad because he's been there forever.
Yeah, that's saying something.
That's
it was
saying
like
something.
you've been there forever, and they were like, not only do we have to go sign a quarterback, we got to draft one too because we ain't sure who gonna be it. We just know it ain't you.
It ain't gonna be you, buddy. It ain't gonna be you. It ain't gonna be you. All right, we got the Steelers out of the way. Listen, man, I want you to listen to this. This is kind of for Howard, but really not. But we'll see.
Did the Panthers make the right decision here?
Well, Skip, you would have to say yes, they did, because if they thought they had what they needed in Sam Darnold after giving up what they gave up to get him and having to pay him damn near $20 million a year, you said, okay, well, Baker beat him out for the job. And that's what I believe Matt Rule had said at the very beginning.
All right, this is my question here, man. What's your thoughts on Baker Mayfield being named starter for the Panthers? Anybody go?
I'll say this:
what he did for Cleveland, man.
He ain't had nobody. He ain't had nobody to go up against. So,
hey man,
what can you say? Tony keeps saying Sam Darnold. Tony, I told you Sam Darnold wasn't gonna be that man. If he got there,
Darnold, he gonna take them from 4 wins to 5. But either way, they gonna be some scrubs. Matt Rule gonna be looking for a job. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. But if they hanging their hat on Baker Mayfield, then it's going to be a whole lot of unemployment going on in the coaching staff and front office at the end of this year.
I
Elliot.
think they,
Oh, go ahead,
Tone.
Howard.
I
Go ahead.
think they're hanging their hat. I think they're hanging their hat on if McCaffrey is going to be injury free. If he can be injury free, he's going to take a lot of pressure off of Baker.
And let me ask you this, Howard. If they got Deshaun Watson, do you think people would be saying it only depends on whether or not McCaffrey is healthy? No, because they would say they got a quarterback. But when you got Baker Mayfield, not only do you need McCaffrey to be healthy, but then you need the line, the dude you just drafted.
You need the concession stand to
Well,
hand
true
out
that.
free hot dogs. You need everything. You need a ticket man to be able to take tickets quickly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. For him, Elliot, what do you think?
Look, he is going to take them from 4 games to 5 this season, and that's fine. It takes some time to adjust.
Huh?
Yeah, he was it takes some time to adjust. Just 3 years removed from taking Cleveland from the basement to the top of the division. He's capable of doing it. He did it already. He just don't need some time.
Why you talk like he's a great starting quarterback?
Ask the Cleveland Browns.
I mean, they already told us what they thought of him.
Exactly.
I mean, they already told us.
They gave somebody $250 million guaranteed just to make sure they
That
didn't
wouldn't-
keep Baker Mayfield.
They gave somebody $250 million that was looking at a whole year of suspension.
He was the starter the last 3 years, right?
Hey, dude. Hey, listen.
What does
they
that
had?
mean?
Hold on. See, this is what he on because he want to talk about because he always feel like it's a one person, it's an organization thing, man. Your quarterback can't win it by itself.
Man.
But no, dude. But check this out. They had probably the best, if not the second best, offensive line. They had the best defensive line. They had one of the top defenses. They had the number 3 running game in all of the league. They had one of the top 5 receivers in the league, and they also had a bunch of other good receivers. They had not one but 2 good tight ends. You know what the weak link was? You know what the weak link was? The weak link was the man calling the plays. Because I sat there and watched the game against Denver Broncos, where the Denver Broncos had the number 4 defense. And you know how they were able to beat them? With a running game and Case Keenum. They did not need Baker Mayfield because if Baker Mayfield was in the game, it would have been a Broncos dub. He's a scrub, dude. The only reason why they were sticking with him is because the owner made him stick with him because he was the number 1 pick. Stefanski didn't even want to play him, but he had to play him because the owner told him to. He's a scrub. A scrub.
Hold on now.
No, ain't no hold on.
You gonna get a man to scrub? A scrub?
I'm gonna give him. Hold on. Watch this.
So you would call him a buster?
Watch this. If he would have got drafted to the Tim Couch Browns, we would be talking about him worse than we talk about Tim Couch. He didn't get drafted to the Tim Couch Browns. He got drafted to a Browns team that had already turned it around, and he was supposed to be the missing piece.
How did they already turn it around, though?
No, because
turning it around.
No. The year he got drafted was after they had got rid of all of those bad salaries. Dude, they brought in the best offensive line, and then they fired the head coach. Why? Because he didn't want to play Baker Mayfield because he saw him in practice every day.
Game season? They only won 2 games that season, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't know if I can put a scrub title on.
No. That year, they were on their way to winning games, but he didn't want to play Baker Mayfield, so the owner fired him. Come on, man.
Did Baker Mayfield? But you feel like they would have won them same games that Baker Mayfield
with Case Keenum.
How? What's your? Would you call Baker Mayfield a scrub?
They would have. No, a scrub can't come in and start in the NFL. Look, man. Hey, man. Just Tony. Hold up, Tony. So when Baker came in, it was a problem at quarterback with it wasn't with Case Keenum, was it? It wasn't with somebody else. Who was a quarterback? It was another quarterback they was having situations with.
Who Who was that?
And he ended up.
It was they
Was
had
it
a black dude. It won't Brissett. No, who was it? The quarterback. I know what you're
was
talking
it Bridgewater
about.
or somebody?
I don't think it was
Yeah.
Bridgewater.
So it was somebody that was pretty decent. It was somebody. Oh, I think it was your boy that got hurt again. Virginia Tech. He always getting hurt every year. He played for y'all, didn't he? I can't think of his name. Tell me some, Mr. Skin. You know the people in Virginia Tech. They close to DC.
But what's your point,
You
though?
remember
What's
who
your
this
point?
is?
What's your point, though?
My point is that was what Tony was. What I saw what Tony was going at, and he was, with the Case Keenum thing. And then I think what turned Cleveland's situation around is when Baker did enter the game for them. When they was going down here, and then they started making an uphill run, and then they didn't make the playoffs that year, but they made the playoffs the year after that. Am I correct?
Yes,
correct.
Yes,
With
yes.
Baker Mayfield at quarterback. So he's not a scrub, man. It's just that I agree with you with this, Tony. He had his opportunity. I'm gonna tell you this: his opportunity came last year in the playoffs. That's when his opportunity came last year in the playoffs, when he had the opportunity to take them down to win a game and keep they thing going. But he was a year before that, he was one game from getting to the championship round.
Yeah,
But the
he
defense
blew
couldn't
that
hold.
one.
So I mean,
no, he blew that one. He had a chance and he held the ball and got sacked. He blew that game. I mean, dude, and
I mean, you can't. I mean, come on, everybody have a. I mean, I'm not a Baker. I'm not a Baker fan.
He's not a scrub.
I'm not a Baker fan in the least. But you can't get a man to scrub type.
Okay, Howard, you tell me what Dak Prescott would do with an OBJ, Jarvis Landry, Peoples Jones, and two quality tight ends.
He have it all the time. What do you mean? What he do?
No, he don't. He
don't have that, but he have that. Dak Prescott be it. Dallas got teams. Don't use somebody else. Use somebody else. Use somebody else.
What I'm saying is, if you put OBJ, you tell me. You put a prime OBJ in place of Amari Cooper last year. How well do you think the Cowboys would have done? OBJ is a difference-making quarterback, but Baker Mayfield can't get him the deep ball. He ain't that dude, man.
That's one thing. I don't think we disagreeing with that. I think we disagreeing with the scrub. Well, at least I'm disagreeing with the scrub.
Okay. So I won't call him a scrub because he can make the league.
He a third string quarterback in your opinion?
I mean, he a decent backup. He that spark plug to come off the bench and do that run that he do. That's what he good for. Coming off the bench to do that to get people excited.
I agree. He's a great backup and can come in and energize the crowd and energize the huddle. He's a one tier upgrade from Tim Tebow.
Pretty much. Except he can throw better than Tebow.
Right.
No.
No what?
Stop that. Y'all need to stop, man.
No what?
He is not no up tier from no Tim Tebow. Why y'all put that man don't even put Tim Tebow's name in no conversation as being a quarterback?
I don't understand what your argument is. Your argument is Tim Tebow better or Baker Mayfield better?
Y'all already know who better. I ain't got to say it. All right.
I'm having a hard time figuring out.
Me too, bro.
Yeah, I say he's better. He's one tier better.
No,
just a little bit.
Don't put no Tim Tebow. Come on, man. Don't put him and Tim Tebow in the same category as what I'm trying to tell both of them.
They're not.
Y'all flat out.
They're not. He's in one category, a little half above Tim Tebow. Just a little bit.
I'm done.
Not a whole lot.
Go ahead, man.
Ain't no scrub. We gonna go ahead.
Y'all mentioned Tim Tebow. Y'all need to stop, man.
What?
Y'all need to stop, man.
That's what Tim Tebow was. He
Bishop.
was a guy that come off the bench and he would pray. And he would pray too. He had the Lord on his side. Look, a lot of them was angels. That was Gabriel.
He had the Lord and all of his angels on his side.
Yeah. Tim Tebow, he was blessed. That's what that was. That was all that praying. All right, let's go on. Our next one here. Oh, this is what I want to talk about.
When you say Baltimore Ravens, the first thing that jumps to your mind is Ray Lewis.
What'd you say?
All that praying ain't a bad thing, is it?
It sure ain't. No, sir.
God will put you where you want to be when people don't think you should be
there.
there.
If you have faith, you can come in and win 7 games.
bro.
Come
Yeah,
on
yeah,
now.
yeah,
Come on now.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come
All
on
right, let's
now.
go. Let's
Yes,
go.
God.
Let's go. That is
When you
God.
say Baltimore Ravens, the first thing that jumps to your mind is Ray Lewis. The second thing that jumps
Yeah.
to your mind is Lamar Jackson. What they gonna do
Yeah.
about getting this brother signed? How do you feel about the fact that A, he's representing himself, and B, there's no contract extension?
All right, this is what I want to talk about here with Lamar. First of all, what do y'all think about him representing himself? First of all, I never thought about that till just now. What are your thoughts about that?
I
I
like
mean,
it.
yeah, Ray Allen
I
started
like.
that.
I still think.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I still think that. I still think that he's got somebody that's talking in his ear as
It's his
well.
mother.
Even though
They
he's
say
representing
representing
himself,
himself, but his mother is his agent.
Yeah, but he had a lawyer though, so
He
you
got
need
to
a
have a
contract.
yeah,
Yeah, you got a contract lawyer.
he
So
got
right,
somebody talking in his ear, Bishop.
right.
Yeah, but I like it. I like it. I
All
yeah,
right,
like it.
yeah.
now, do you
I like it.
think? Do you
Matter of
think
fact, I don't like. I love it.
Do you think the Ravens are making a mistake with the way they handling the Lamar Jackson?
I mean, listen, the Ravens made a $200 mistake by not signing him as soon as Dak signed. As soon as Dak signed, they should have gave him Dak money and been like, we cool. Because after Dak signed, all these big money dudes. You got Allen, you got Murray, you all these big. You got Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I don't even want to know what Denver gonna give Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Like they waited too long, man. They should have because they were like, we ain't sure he might get hurt. Now how they feel? They did it to themselves, bro. They did it to themselves. So yes,
And he not
They
budging.
did. They did.
yeah.
Nope.
All he said is
He gonna
make
be.
me the
He
highest
gonna. He gonna want to be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL,
He don't
and
want
he
to
gonna
just
house.
be
get
the
it.
high. He want to be the
Oh, no, no,
highest
no.
with guaranteed money.
No. But here's the thing. Everybody wants to be the highest.
Everybody.
So really, all you got to do is whoever's next come in right over the highest, and you good. The more they wait, the more rungs up the ladder they got to go to get this dude signed. Man, they made a terrible mistake. I mean, it cost them. I think somebody they were pointing.
I
It
agree.
cost them at least $45 million guaranteed by not signing him, and that's not even including Lamar. I mean, your boy, dang, I just came with Cleveland. That's not including
Deshaun.
his money,
Right.
Deshaun Watson money. That's not including Deshaun Watson money. We talking about just the regular people. But everybody talk about Deshaun Watson money. Let's not forget, Aaron Rodgers has got $150 million guaranteed with. It's a 3-year, $150 million guarantee. It say 5 years, but those 2 last years are void years. That's
Right.
just so they can spread the money out.
Right.
He got $150 million. He got $50 million a year guaranteed. So Deshaun Watson only getting $45 million a year guaranteed. So let's get that part straight.
Right.
But Lamar, man, he's gonna get $50 million guaranteed, man, a year. And they blowing it. They blew it. And here's the thing: he like, I don't want no 5-year deal. I want a 4-year deal. And I wanted to all be guaranteed. And then, well, matter of fact, let's just do a 3-year deal, and it could be $50 million guaranteed. Why? Because I want another bite of the apple when this part over. They messed up. They blew it.
All right, what do you think, Howard? Are the Ravens making a mistake?
Of course, man. Come on, man. They had already. You know, from the time that he done went to the NFL, said he couldn't be a quarterback. They wanted to make him a receiver, something else. He couldn't do this. He couldn't do that. He can't do this. He can't do that. He's one of the most explosive NFL quarterbacks in the league. When he gets himself some receivers, he's gonna be probably the top quarterback in the league because he's gonna have his legs and he have his arm. He gonna have some good receivers. But they should have been assigned this dude, man. Come on, he done gave them the he done. Come on, man. But like Tony said, man, he gonna be the highest paid. He might even go over Rodgers. Tony, he might get more than
I think
Rodgers
if he had an agent,
if he gonna bet on himself.
What'd you say,
Nah,
Elliot?
Nope.
I think if he had an agent, he would already be signed.
You
I
right.
think that's
He
a
would.
mistake.
He
No,
would already be
sir.
signed. He would already be signed, Howard, and he would have lost all the millions of dollars. Because you know what the agent in your
Money,
ear
less
doing?
money.
What if you get hurt? You running. This is playing. You betting on yourself. Ain't nobody say nothing when y'all owe quarterback who Kirk Cousins bet on himself and took $40 million a year every year, and over 4 years, over 3 years, this man made $130-some million over. I mean, dude, he was the highest paid, but he was just going year to year because he bet on himself. No agent wants their player to do that. And so the agent would have been telling Deshaun, well, if you compare your stats to this and this, and Deshaun saying, I don't care about no stats. I know who I am. So, yeah, the agent would have hurt him.
Man,
I agree.
Let me ask you a question, man. Do y'all think Lamar Jackson can take a team to the Super Bowl?
Yes, absolutely.
You think that too, Howard?
Yes. Indeed.
Hey, man,
he's got a good tight end already with him.
But let's not forget, if Hollywood Brown wouldn't have dropped them passes or hurt Lamar Jackson, would have had them beat the Chiefs. Dude, I mean, he just needs somebody to throw to, man. And let's not forget,
he got to get somebody to throw to.
They done lost their top 3 running backs in every season. All 3
every
in
season.
The last 2 years.
Every season.
Dude, come on, man. If them dudes stay healthy, man, it's going to be a problem. I'm telling you, I think they're going to be a problem. If Dobbins is anything, I think they're going to be a problem this year.
He got hurt last year, didn't he? Dobbins.
Dude, they top 3 running backs. They was bringing people off the practice squad to play running back last year. And then Lamar got hurt.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I do think trading a tight end hurt him though. Because
you know what though? It ain't even about if he worth $50 million a year. It's next man up.
It's next man up.
That's
always how it's been.
And you got to pay him. And especially the Ravens, because he is such integral. He is the face of their team.
And why?
And who have they paid lately? Who have they paid big money to lately?
Nobody.
So they got the money.
Man, all these teams, man, they be making a mistake not signing their quarterbacks early, man, thinking they going to. Only the Chiefs, they did it the way they were supposed to do it.
Yeah, my 10-year contract.
10 year. You know how bad that contract gonna look 2 years from now. You know how bad that Holmes. Holmes to the Chiefs, that's gonna look like a great contract 2 years from now.
But didn't they restructure his contract last year? They restructured it last year.
Yeah, they keep restructuring it. So the reason why they did 10 years, in other words, he's saying, I'm gonna be here forever. We just gonna keep throwing the guaranteed money. But we might give you $50 million this year, but it's gonna be like 45 of it's gonna be the guaranteed, and your base salary is like $5 million. They just keep moving that money down, kicking that can down the road.
It gives them options.
Exactly.
It gives them options.
Right.
All right, let's go to the next one we got here, man. I want to talk about this. I wasn't gonna want to talk about this, but everybody talked about it, so let's do it.
Ronnie James to the basket. Ronnie with a basket bombardment! Ronnie James with the burst, and he turned it on and finished strong. My goodness, the power and explosion by Ronnie James.
All right. My question.
That was tough.
Do you think Bronny James is going to make it to the NBA? Other than for the reason of somebody grabbing LeBron James to play with him the last year?
Absolutely.
Yep.
And listen, man. If his name won't Bronny James, people will be talking about him being a good player instead of hating on him. The thing is, they're making him try to live up to LeBron James. This dude is just now
LeBron
seen.
James. Yep.
It ain't like he went to a school with Zaire Williams, with all of these other players. So they are NBA players already. He came up behind him, and now it's his turn. That boy is an athlete. He has a better jumper than LeBron had. He does have some of the court vision that he learned from his pops. That dude is going to make it to the league, man. It's just maybe he wouldn't be a one and done player. Maybe it takes him a little bit longer because he don't have a natural size. But you see
Right.
how tall Bryce is. He could have a growth spurt and be like 6'5". You know what I'm saying? If he's 6'5", 6'6", he's definitely an NBA player. That boy, the dude, they hating on him, man. They need to leave him alone.
Howard.
I agree with Tony, man. The kid gonna make it. He gonna make it, and I don't think he's gonna just make it because of LeBron James, his dad. He's got some incredible skills. He can play the game. He definitely can. That dunk right there, man. Do you know how hard that dunk he just did was for a kid? Because he's still a kid. Do you? I mean, he was going full speed, Bishop, and dunk going to he. Come on, man.
Going
That
to
was a
his
hard
left
dunk
with
to
his
do,
right
man.
hand. And if he
Going to
wouldn't
his
have put
left,
it in
and
his
then-
right hand, it would have got blocked. He did it with his right hand so he can go over the dude so he couldn't get a chance to go block it. That was a high IQ play as well as an athletic play. The boy can play, man. The boy can play.
He's good, man.
Elliot, you think he gonna make it to the NBA?
Hey, but I tell you this.
On his own talent.
Hold up. I tell you this.
Hold on, Howard.
I tell you this. Hold up, Elliot. I tell you this. It ain't bad having a dad like LeBron because LeBron gonna push them boys. Simple as that. I ain't mad at him.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, Elliot. Go.
Look, I think he's gonna make it. I mean, he got the talent, but I just think his path is a little easier because of James' name, man. Come on.
Don't you remember Michael Jordan's son? You remember Michael Jordan's son?
He had talent too.
Yeah, he did.
Michael Jordan?
No, Michael Jordan's son had a D1 scholarship. He played for University of Illinois.
Yes.
But you know what?
But he averaged like 0.6.
He didn't average 0.6, man.
Listen, shut up, man. I'm done, man. What?
I'm sorry, man. Mike, if you look at Mike, I'm sorry, man. Don't treat me like Scotty. I'm sorry.
Hey man, and then watch this, man. Every time Bronny James walks on the court, he getting everybody's best because everybody's going at him. Why? Because he's LeBron. As a matter of fact, his role is harder. Now, what is easier is he has trainers, he has coaching, he has, the kind of stuff like that having a father that's in the game and is that good that can give you. But as far as his path outside of that, his path is much more difficult than everybody else.
Man, first of all, I don't know who keep putting these hearts up when y'all talking in the chat, but man, put them hearts down. They ain't right. All right, now back to the LeBron. Y'all think that how I'm just saying, y'all. I think the man got talent, but you don't think that a lot of this is because of the name.
Have you watched the games?
Yeah, I mean, he got talent. I'm saying he got talent.
No. What I'm saying is, I don't mean watch the highlights.
Right.
I mean watch the games.
Yeah.
He knows the game. He boxes out. He plays his defender, and he also knows how to shoot the lane. He's a good ball handler. He moves without the basketball, and he can shoot the ball. And he's an athlete. He has a nice pull-up game. His game, to me, is closer to D. Wade than LeBron's. It's like he pulled like D. Wade's game. Like that pull-up jumper, that quick little off the backboard, all that stuff. The boy has he is super talented, man. And you know what?
I'm not saying he got talent.
He would come here and
he does. I do too. But what are you
played
saying?
For a 757 school, he would be dominant. This boy is playing at a prep school that's got all NBA players on it against other teams with all NBA players on it. Come on, man.
How do you think that path got made for him to get there?
Money.
Right. LeBron James type money.
Yeah, bro.
Well, a lot of kids that jump got money, man.
Team. If you I don't think he can get him on the team.
Money. It ain't the money.
No. Here's the only thing that LeBron James' name is getting him. LeBron James' name is getting him them TV cameras going to all his basketball games. Because if he wasn't LeBron James, then he would just be another top prospect. They don't follow.
But we might not be talking about him either, though.
Right.
Oh, we will be talking about him when the ESPN 100 come up, because he's number 35 in the ESPN 100. And you think ESPN ranked him because of who your daddy is?
Part of that is, yeah.
I think so.
Stop.
Nope.
I'm just saying, man. Just saying. All right,
Heck no, man.
I'm just saying the guy got.
You
the
got to be
kid
on the
got
court
talent.
playing, man.
The kid got
Your
talent.
game on the court that gives them that.
The kid got talent, but I'm just saying,
Yeah,
y'all can't not say that he ain't elevated his talent a little bit because he is Bronny's son.
No,
got to say that.
No. People like you hating on him because he's
No,
LeBron.
I like LeBron. I'm a LeBron fan.
No, but you hating on his son because you thinking that he's only getting this rep.
No, not only. He ain't only getting it. He got talent. Ain't that what we say, Elliot? The boy got talent.
Yeah. He got game now.
He ain't a one and done guy.
No, we don't.
He ain't a one and done. See, that's how people be talking about him like he a one and done talent.
Whoa. Wait a minute. He ain't there yet. This isn't his freshman year in college. He is still in high school. We don't know what he is until he get to the one and done time.
What y'all forgetting? You're forgetting. That's where he's at, still in high school.
Right, and then people forget.
There's some people that's coming. There's some people that come out of high school. You know they one and done.
Hey man, yeah, but guess what?
As a senior,
Anthony Davis was not even recruited his junior year. He grew his senior year. He got a scholarship. He got 3 offers, and then he was the number 1 pick. You don't know.
I understand that. Of course we don't.
Let this man develop.
Of course we don't develop. Yeah, but we saying let him develop, but we ain't treating him like that with the media attention he gets.
No, the media say he ain't even gonna make the league. What are you talking about? The media
no. You know how many people dunk. You know how many dunks they are in the high school that LeBron just did that don't make it on the national.
That don't make it.
That made it because he's LeBron James' son. So what I'm saying is, if he gonna get the shine like that, then he got to get the scrutiny like that.
What scrutiny? All people saying is he ain't good. People like Skip Bayless.
People ain't
talking about.
Listen, man. I'm just saying.
All right, then, Skip. All right, Skip.
Your tongue can't get that heavy. Yeah, you can't get that. You got too much. You got too much intelligence. You can't even portray that level of. All right, let's go here.
Let me tell you, Skip.
Yeah, that do sound like I'm just there though. All right.
Hey, you can't say nothing bad about Bron to him, buddy. You can't say nothing bad about Bron to him. You don't talk
Bryce,
about
Bronny, the little girl, Savannah.
None of them.
You can't say nothing bad about none of them.
But since we talking about Bryce, he's going to be a problem.
I agree that is the dude that everybody need to look at.
He's going to be a problem, dude. He was a little 14-year-old out there with all them boys who's going to college next year, and he was not only holding his own, he was getting them work. He's going to be a problem.
And he got that size.
Yep.
He got that
size. He already 6'7". So.
All right, man. Well, look. I mean, well, let me get this last thing here. Let me get this last thing because this is for Elliot here. We'll see what's going on. Let's listen to this.
No, Carson Wentz ain't good.
Will the Lakers have been able to retool the roster because it's tough with Russell Westbrook still there in that contract?
Yeah. Well, let's put this graphic up. We haven't mentioned Kyrie yet, so I'm guessing that Kyrie.
Don't worry, we'll get there.
Yeah. All right.
Come on now.
I do think with Russ, to me, like the Indiana Pacers move makes the most sense.
All right, I want to look at this. Y'all see this here. They're saying now that because this Durant is coming back, that Kyrie is probably going to be with the Nets, that this is the one that they're doing. They're willing to give up those 2 first-round picks, Westbrook to the Pacers for Buddy Hield and Miles Turner. What's y'all thought? First of all, do you think it's going to happen first? Secondly, is it a good trade for both teams?
Not going to happen.
A, I don't think it's going to happen. B, I think they would be a title contender with that trade right there. Wow. Miles Turner is a great defender. You got Anthony Davis, who's a great defender. They're both stretch bigs. You have LeBron basically running the point. He has some shooting with Buddy Hield. Man, come on, man. Them dudes, man. And they signed them young boys, and they finally got rid of the geriatric club that they had last year and signed a bunch of young people. Hey, dude, they would be a title contender.
Howard, you agree?
Buddy Hield better learn how to play some defense.
Oh, he ain't gonna get that
Buddy
much.
Hield better
playing
learn
time.
how to play some defense.
He's just coming to shoot.
Elliot, you like that?
That's what he better learn how to play.
I do like that trade. I agree with Tony. You know, it probably going to put him a little notch ahead, but I'm still not sold on we need to get rid of Westbrook.
Ain't no title.
Okay, with
ain't
that
no
one,
title contenders. I don't care what y'all say. They ain't no title contenders. I don't care what y'all say. Nope.
Bro.
LeBron on the team.
Listen, y'all, we appreciate y'all listening to the Sports Talk Unfiltered. He just said that they need to keep Westbrook. So listen, we appreciate y'all listening to the Sports Talk Unfiltered. Man, we'll catch y'all again on next week, next Monday, next Tuesday, 9:00 p.m. Eastern time. Elliot, I hated to do it to you. I love you, man. But you just said that you don't think they need to get rid of Westbrook. You are officially done for the night. See y'all next week.